Welcome to Blinds Abroad.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Blinds Abroad Reflective Perspective. Today we are going to be talking about the time we recently went shopping at the shopping center or the mall, as we say in America, and what it was like, because we've never covered that topic before and we thought, why not? So sit back and let's get into it.
So we went early, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's two blind people, so we'd gone to get clothes, hadn't we?
Mhm.
And if we're getting clothes, yeah,
We need help.
yeah, basically looking at each, I make them put on some clothes, and I can go, yeah, that looks lovely, but I'm not 100% sure if it does.
And neither am I. And plus, when we go, so Cleaves, and I'll just say from my perspective, being back in America, a mall or shopping center usually doesn't change too much. So once you kind of have the layout, you know where the bigger stores are, and you can use those as landmark points. And so he has the shopping center pretty much nailed down. So that's why we're like, okay, we've been to the store before, so we knew where to go. But it's just once you get in there, we have to do a bit of searching around to find the counter, which is in kind of the middle of the store. And then we have to ask for help for staff, just because if we were to go around and look for clothes for either of us, it would be very time consuming. We'd have to use our apps or phones to try and read tags. So it would be aggravating because, you guys can just pick up a tag and be like, oh, this is my size or this isn't my size. And this, you obviously can tell what section you're in.
Yeah, you'd be able to see, but just by looking at it,
Yeah.
whereabouts you are as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, I don't know, I'm not always sure what it is I'm looking at until I've
Yeah.
pulled it off the shelf and have it in my hand
Mm-hmm.
close up. So it can, if we did it by ourselves, it would just take forever. I tend
Yeah.
to shop online,
Yeah.
um, but with you being in the UK at the minute,
Yeah.
like, and all the sizes being different from
Mm-hmm.
America,
Yep.
you don't really know what you're getting, do you?
Yeah.
So you kind of have to go in,
Mm-hmm.
and find out what fits and
Yep.
what size you are and how it works, basically.
Yeah, which actually is pretty helpful just because I'm now starting to figure out what sizes I am over here versus in America, just by being with the staff. And actually, we ended up, so oh, and then we have to worry about the other people. It's not just us. We have to worry about avoiding the people who are fellow shoppers, because that can be, you don't want to just be bouncing off random people. That's creepy. So when we finally got to the counter, we asked someone who was at the till, aka cash register, if we could have some help. And she was like, well, I can't help you right now, but the next person who's available can help you. So why don't you guys go have a seat over there?
Yeah. Yeah, she did say over there, to be fair, which
I
I mean,
was,
luckily we sort of found, didn't we? Just sort
yeah.
of wandered over.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've been in this store previously.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Next. It's sort of a mid-tier clothing store.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Good
Probably
for like
like,
day-to-day
yeah, sorry,
things.
Macy's over in America. Probably department store Macy's.
Okay. If you just want to get your own name in there.
No, but my name is spelled like the department store, so yeah.
But we went and sat down, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And we'd gone in early. We'd gone in at like 9:30 when the
Yeah.
store opened because we figured that's usually when it's not very busy,
Mm-hmm.
and chances are that maybe they'll have staff free at that point to help us out. But we went and sat down, didn't we? And I said to you, like, look, 10 minutes,
Yep.
then we're going.
Yep.
I'm not like sat around all day waiting for
Yeah.
staff to help.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like we didn't go in there demanding and like, you need to help us because we're blind. It was just, hey, to have someone to help us because we needed it. And I wasn't willing to wait longer than 10 minutes just because we had things to do
And to be
after
fair, we
that.
probably could have called in advance if we wanted
Yeah.
specific help, which we didn't do. So,
No, but now we know kind of the person who is, because she helped us the first time we figured out when she was helping me again. So we can just ask for her, I think, next time. Just see if she can book us in maybe on her diary. But yeah, so we were just listening to the nice music and wondering how long are we gonna have to sit here? And then she came over and introduced herself kind of and just helped. And you were just like, okay, I'll just sit here on the chair. That's
Which she said,
fine.
like, I've got 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm glad you said that because I was then a little like, uh-oh, we gotta hurry because luckily I knew exactly what I wanted. So I was able to tell her I wanted some just basic t-shirts, some jean shorts just down to the knee, and then I needed to find a dress and some shoes. And so she took me over to the racks of t-shirts, and what she did is she would take me around the rack and then just tell me the colors. And she said, "Do you want pattern or just regular solids?" And I just said, "Just a solid." I'm not really a pattern girl just because I don't know what they look like, and I'm not really. You guys have seen me. Just tees and hoodies is kind of my jam. So I just wanted some basic colors, and so we figured out possibly the size that I needed. I just kind of told her in American, and she was able to tell me the size here. And then she had some other t-shirts, and I went over and I just felt them too, like I had the first round, and I didn't like the way that they felt. I just was like, I like the other fabric better. Um, and then we went over, found some jean shorts. She just showed me a couple of different styles. And then we went over and found a couple of dresses, and then I just did it off of the colors that she was telling me and the design, and mainly the fabric feel is what I went for. I wanted something that was flowy and not, just something that felt really good. And then we went back. She got some shoes as well, and then there was kind of a thing when we were waiting for the changing rooms or the dressing rooms hung.
Someone was already in the disabled one, and they were kind
Hmm.
of like, "Oh, do you want to go in the disabled one?"
Hmm.
And they were like, they were basically saying to me, like, "Do you need to go in with her to like help her?" And I was like, "No." She's got pretty capable. And
Yep.
then like the disabled one was like the person was taking quite a while in there, weren't they? And
Yeah.
we were just like, "You should go in the normal one. It's
Yeah.
absolutely fine." Like, just
It's okay. I
yeah,
don't need as big of an area, I think, as they were saying they would.
yeah,
Smaller is actually kind of better, I think, in certain. It's almost harder with two people in a smaller changing room as well, because you're kind of just on top of each other,
yeah.
which I understand why they were like, oh, take the disabled one. But you were like, why do I need to
Yeah,
be there?
yeah, yeah.
I can't
She
really
can dress
see.
herself.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah, and it's like, yeah, I can, you know, you can walk out of the changing room, can't you? And I can say,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that looks good or whatever. And
Hmm.
but I can't always see the light's not it's quite bright in there, so
Yeah.
I have a bit of glare and it's a bit tricky if you're not like against a like a high contrast background or anything like
Hmm.
that. So it's kind of tricky to see whether like I can't tell you whether something like fits exactly as it should,
Yeah, I
which is
couldn't either. So our staff person was, I was trying at that point. I was like, okay, just go in there. Once we assured them that I would be okay in the smaller changing room, they just got me in there, showed me where everything was. They just kind of lined it all up on the little bars. And then I just went for it. Just I tried on the shorts and the t-shirts and then went out there, showed them one, then by them I mean Cleaves and the lady. And then we just made sure that the t-shirts we had gotten the size too big. And she was like, actually, they're really baggy, so let me go get you a different size. And then I had her get a different size of shorts. So that was nice. I didn't have to go trying, running around with her. She just grabbed me the t-shirts and shorts that I needed, and then I tried on the dress, and that fit perfectly, and the shoes worked out well. And then we showed you that as well. Um, and then when I was like, okay, this is all good to go, I was worried she was going to leave us, and I was going to be like, oh no, what are we going to do? How are we going to, like, what if I need different sizes? But I guess we fit into the 20 minutes because I think
I think you got
we
passed over at first, but
yeah
I think you had a different
yeah
person at first. They went back onto the checkout, and then you had another person. I think her name was Emma, but she
yeah,
was quite good, wasn't she? She
she
was
was.
really helped out. Yeah, she was great.
So yeah, so then when we realized everything was good and I was like, okay, I'm getting all of this stuff and the shoes, she just helped me over to the till and then just told me that there was like one person ahead of me and then I could just hear well enough to because I was right there behind the person and then I just had a little chat with the um what'd you call it? Checkout lady.
Yeah.
Blanking on the
Cashier, I guess.
yeah,
I
cashier.
don't
Yeah, yeah,
know.
cashier. Yeah, she just rang me up and then showed me where the card reader was. And then I just scanned my card and we were off. And then we actually went out of the store next, and then we took a walk just around the shopping center, and you were telling me the different stores that we were passing by, and we went on our first, we did two escalators up
Yeah.
and down by ourselves, and that's kind of that was cool just because we you remembered better than I had. We had done escalators when I first got here, but we had somebody helping us. So this was our first time doing it by ourselves, but it was super easy. We just had our canes and I just held on to the railing and
Dropping
that
anywhere else?
yeah, we went to the fragrance shop it's called for some perfume, which I have never had perfume before. Shocking, I
Yeah.
know.
Probably is to a lot of people.
Yeah, but I love smells, and so I usually do body butter or lotion. But Cleves was like, yeah, let's get some perfume. So we went in there, and there was just one girl there, and she was really, really helpful. So I told her, I was like, I've never had perfume before. And so she just kind of, I told her I don't like flower smells, but I love kind of, what would she call
She
them?
was asking,
Deeper
wasn't she? She
smells?
yeah, she's
Yeah.
asking like
Vanilla.
fruit
Yeah,
and
fruit,
vanilla
vanilla.
and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was impressed because she was able to, she found us one that was passion fruit that we ended up actually buying because we both liked the smell. And for summer, it was by Armani.
Mm.
It was a passion fruit one. And then we smelled, there was a couple of different vanilla ones, I think, and then a flower one just to make sure. Uh, but
There was
we
that chocolatey one as well,
yeah, it
the
was a
Billie
chocolate.
Eilish one
Yeah,
as well.
Billie
That
Eilish one.
was
It was
quite
like a
good.
chocolate vanilla, which was really good too. But we both liked the passion fruit one the best, so we just got that. But that was nice because she would just go spray it on the little testers, and then I would smell, and then I'd let you smell, which was actually a fun activity because when you're blind like us, we really tend to like smells like perfumes and colognes and things. At least I do. So chose a perfume. And then after that, we kind of did a little bit more walking just back through the shopping center. And then we went around just the city center
Yeah.
itself, just kind of walking. And then we took the bus and went to the pub, the Willowbrook, which you'll see that review eventually.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled, but it was nice to enjoy a meal there without having to critique the food. We could just have a nice chat and enjoy ourselves. So,
How did you find it overall? How did you find the staff, I guess? As a person
mhm.
that's, visually impaired,
Yeah,
what was it like going out into town? Obviously, this is all brand new for
mhm.
yourself because you're in a new place,
Yeah.
but the experience.
I found the staff really helpful. Once we were able to find them and tell them what we needed, they were really kind. They weren't uh, just like annoyed by having to help us. They were really nice and just like, oh, we can help you, but you're just gonna have to wait a minute. And then when we met up with Emma, I think she recognized us and she was really helpful too. But even the uh, lady at the fragrance shop, she was very helpful and just everybody's so kind. They seem willing to help, and even if they're not staff, like if they're just you know, passers-by that we happen to meet, they're always really kind and helpful. So it was a really fun day. I had a really fun time because I got everything I needed. When you come over here with just a suitcase and a backpack, you can't fit everything in that you need. So it was a success, and I had a really fun day. What did you think?
I just want to touch as a reflective perspective part of
Mhm.
it that if you're a disabled person and you go in expecting help, like people can't always give up their time
Yeah.
straight away, even
Mhm.
if they want to help. Like the person we went to originally, she was the only person on the checkout.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't leave, but as soon as someone comes over, we can help you. Like some people get annoyed at that,
Yeah.
but you can phone in advance.
Yeah.
And it might have been different if no one was around then.
Mhm.
But the fact that we just walked in and they were trying to help, it's just they are sort of somewhat limited
Mhm.
in their capacities. I don't think you can get annoyed at that.
No.
I think you've got to sort of take that in your stride
Hmm.
and be thankful, but like appreciative
Yeah.
at least that the
Hmm.
fact that they're giving out their extra time. I think it's part of their job, I suppose, but like, to help out a customer,
Yeah.
it's going a bit above and beyond what they would for normal customers or
Hmm.
abled
It's
customers, if you
true.
like.
Because I had her going back quite a couple times to find me different things just because they didn't fit quite right. So, but she was more than happy. And I think as long as you approach it with an attitude of just gratitude and just being nice, then that reflects well, and then they'll be nice to you. Because, like we said, we were willing to wait, but we didn't want to wait around, 20, 30 minutes. That would have been pushing it a little bit. So 10 minutes was good.
Yeah. We
But
didn't even wait that long, did we?
no, I don't
We
think
waited
it
like
was it.
6 minutes.
Yeah. We just kind of gave ourselves like a time limit because, like I said, we had other things we needed to get done. And so we couldn't just,
Yeah, we could have always come back, couldn't we?
yeah, we could have, yeah.
But yeah, I highly rate the staff in the women's department at Next. They were
Hmm.
great. The staff at the fragrance shop as well.
Hmm.
Both those stores are in the Victoria Shopping Centre or Mall in Nottingham. Yeah,
Hmm.
if you are disabled or have any access requirements and you're thinking of going to those shops, then I would recommend.
Me too. Because they have escalators and lifts, I'm sure.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that about does it for this week. If you have any comments or any stores that you've had good or bad experiences with, let us know. Drop us a message, leave a comment, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching and listening to Blinds Abroad.
You can follow us on socials and YouTube at Blinds Abroad or email us at blindsabroad@gmail.com.
Join our community. Remember to like and subscribe.